Okay, welcome to round one.
Hey, Jose, here we go.
Wild Mexican.
Well, this is where we are tonight.
Where are we tonight?
We're going Loco.
We are at Loco.
Jose, going Loco.
Got Sir Simon and Kirsten Pittman. Michaela's looking after us. Chelsea, who does a magnificent job as the manager of Loco here at Ocean Street, Victor Harbour, and are big supporters of great Southern football and great supporters of the Flurio Sun.
Let's just have one of these. One of these.
Cheers. Oh, they're just called things that get you very often friendly, John. Cheers.
Tequila time. Yeah, that's good. Somebody's told me, by the way, that we might be having coffee here in August. So, hello. This is what you have on live. Sorry, Ian, I can't talk to you. I'm doing the footy show. Goodbye.
As everyone knows, this show is governed around John. It is the world according to Griff, and right now he wants to answer his phone. That's what he does.
Who's this coming in?
Oh, this is Michaela. Michaela, welcome. Michaela Pittman.
How you going?
Comes in. Good, Michaela. Thank you very much.
Turn around to the camera and say hello.
Yeah. What do you know about Great Southern football, Michaela?
Quickly.
Not much, but I know go Sam Basham.
Did you say that again? Come in here close, say go Sam Basham.
Go Sam Basham.
Yeah. Beautiful. I tell you what, Michael.
Yes.
The biggest news for me is not about football. It's about Greg Fyfe. He has been shortlisted for the winemaker of the year. I think we should all just drink.
Yeah.
To Follis, Lake Breeze.
Fully deserved.
Fully deserved.
Well, Gregory.
Winemaker. Yeah. That should give me a bottle. Well done.
I think Robert would appreciate that.
Yeah, and the next thing is, hope that Happy FM are a lot happier this week. The sound wasn't working on the football last week, and I had an altercation with the service manager, and I did tell him that Flurio Milk #1 supporters were trying to watch it in hospital with our good friend Buck Hutchins.
Yeah, hey David, all the best and great health, mate. I hope it all goes well. And for John Griffin, anyone that knows Griff, he doesn't like confrontation.
Oh, I hate it.
He gets all worked up and gets
all sweaty and
and someone really had a crack at him today, and he's still not good.
I still haven't recovered.
It keeps him up at night.
Hey, Matty Roberts. We're talking Langon Creek versus Goulwood. He didn't have a great game, but I saw him getting into the right positions. Played his first game for Sydney. So, just kind of a big shout out to Matty Roberts, who came through the Junior Academy.
I thought Andrew Batten was trying to say, don't forget me. Don't forget me, guys.
Andrew Batten, we want to ask Andrew Batten why we don't have a football game in Victor Harbour for the first time in history.
Actually, we've got to ask that one, because I got a bit confused there. I naturally thought that because Victor were playing at the Loco, that Encounter Bay would be playing McLaren at the Bay ground.
Or maybe Goulwood might be home. But I'm going to have to go to the G for the racing afternoon. I've got no football in the town.
I think you're in all sorts of trouble. You're going to get tangled up with Max Bell.
Yeah. Hey, we better get on with Langon Creek versus Goulwood.
Yeah, well done to Matty Roberts too, by the way. It was great when Lance Franklin kicked that crucial goal, and who is jumping all over him with that beautiful little redhead from Langon Creek. Who can ever forget that magnificent effort he put in when they won that premiership in 18?
Yeah, fantastic. Well done, Matty. And I've just spoken about him, by the way, Michael.
Okay.
Look, Langon Creek versus Goulwood. Langon Creek back.
They're back.
I looked at their list, it didn't look much different to me.
There's a pulse, John.
There's a pulse.
Yeah, and they're a team that absolutely scares everybody to bits because they know how to play football. They come home these last 9 rounds with something.
Well, can we be here
every week?
Look at us. Come here every week. This is ridiculous.
This is magnificent.
I've got some nachos, spicy wings to blow your head off, and some tacos.
Well, let's just forget about the footy show. Let's just stay here.
Thank you very much, Loco. Thank you, Kitchen.
Right. Yeah, and I think I might have said last week, Hellier's a bit of a barometer. He's in the best player. Dominic is in the best players again. So there is a pulse.
Yeah, I think there is. Matt Dominic really did, as you just said. Keynes is really leading from the front. Matt Tonkin is hitting his straps. There's really getting some leadership from all angles. 2
Tonkins played, so that's good.
Yeah,
Chicken was back.
Well, Chicken's back and he's in form.
Yeah.
Langon Creek win. But look, at the moment, Langon Creek are back, they're firing, and they'll be Goulwood. Goulwood are relying a lot on their young kids. a really group of boys. I do like Nord. He goes really well. Luke Wilson, Fraser Hayward, we've sung his praises many times.
And Harry Pearce was telling me that he had to stand Tarka for a while, but Harry was just saying, look, it's totally different than senior colts, but he enjoys the getting tackled. He likes getting thrown to the ground, so this has been a great thing for Harry Pearce to play up there in that grade.
Yeah, well, Harry's a 16-year-old now, and he's a big body 16-year-old, and he can certainly match the best. But McCann's the other lad that goes really well for Port but I'm going for the Hawks.
Yes, I'm definitely a Hawk man, particularly at home. Yank versus Mount Compass. Now, this is going to be an interesting game. Yank played much better last week, Michael.
Yeah, they did. They were within 14 points of Strathalbyn at the last change, and then the Roosters decided to put the afterburners on and kick away and win by 40-odd points. But yeah, it's good to see Yank really when they were in the game for a long time, on the back of Jack Fitzgerald, Sam Crawford, Joel Kay. It's the same names.
There's Aidan Duke, a good young player in the best, and Angus Weir had only played 8 games as well, so just did a couple of search on those boys.
Yeah.
So they've got some young players playing some good footy.
Yeah, I don't mention him, but Matt Wilson too is another one who's been a former leader of that football club. He leads anyway, and he's a real star. So look, the Tigers are going to push Mount Compass. Good to see Ziggy back.
Yeah, Ziggy back.
With his brother Tom. It's nothing better.
Yeah.
You know, seeing Tom and Ziggy the best players. They're all around the mark.
Tommy Pinion's back. So
yeah, and Adam Hunter. You know, how good a season's he having with Grove?
Yeah.
They've been very consistent, and of course our man Hannaford, who goes really well. But Mount Compass will win him well.
I think Mount Compass for me there as well. Now this one, my Ponga Selix versus Stratford, was great to get a message from our #1 sponsor today, Fluorio Milk, and Nick Hutchison said that Buck will be out of hospital 2.5 weeks early, and he said he should be ready by round 16 to play in the forward pocket of the Resi. So that's just great news from the Hutchie. So that was good to hear. Now we went to Victor Harbour versus Maiponga, and we were pretty impressed with Maiponga, weren't we?
They were very good. You know, they have just picked up very well. Like you said, Armac Watkins, C Proud in full ball, and Ben Kennedy. You know, they've just really got some good footballers.
Lefty.
They're a terrific team, and they're going to take some beating this year. They're going to be around the mark. Sorry, they're going to be around the business end of the year. They're going to be banging that door down and challenging teams like McLaren.
Yeah, I like Luke Whitford in the ruck as well. And there's a couple of others that caught my eye. And you coming good with Ryan Haverty. You said, Ryan Haverty's been rewarded. Ryan Haverty was dropped to the B grade and called up late. And so he kicked a couple of sneaky goals and probably got him back in again. So well done.
Thank you very much. I think the Mudlarks chairman and selectors listened to our show and realised we've got to get him back in. He's too good a footballer. But the other ones I like the two Spinks boys.
Yeah, there was a couple of nice goals from one of them.
They're terrific young stars. What I like about what's going on at Ponga Selix is, they've recruited in, but this has given the young fellas some belief, and it's certainly helped them raise their game. So I think Ponga Selix will win it. Strathalbyn, you can never write them off. It doesn't matter who they play, they seem like they make hard work of it. Like they made hard work of Yank, but then the week before that they pushed Encounter Bay right to the limit. The Roosters are really hard to read at the moment, and I'm not sure. Xavier Redden's going well. Grady, terrific football.
Fletcher Duffield played his first game. That was a big first game.
That's a good pick-up, John.
Yes, it was.
I do like Fletcher, and he's got some fantastic genes in him. The way he's going to kick on with his footy, and it's great to see his debut. I'm sure Nathan and Heidi would have been chucked as anything on the sidelines, but I can't see Ponga Selix dropping this game.
No, I think they'll be playing for Buck, and also I should have mentioned that Ben Hutchins played 300 games for Pongi, and he's celebrating that as well. So I think Pongi will just get over the top of Strat.
Yeah, congratulations, Benny. Yeah, you've always been a character.
Yeah, he's certainly a character.
Give us
a good word.
We can talk about his genes too.
The next one is Wollonga versus Victor Harbour, with Cam McDonald playing his 100 last week. Surely you've got something to say about that.
Well, Cam McDonald's been a really good key defender. Like, when you talk about bloodlines, he comes from a very good line of family there, with the grandfather and the father all playing in premierships at Wollonga. And Cam McDonald is
number 19.
He's wonderful, and congratulations to him. He helps hold that defence together at Wollonga. Wollonga are going really well. Good to see Brad Haskett's playing forward now. Kicking goals.
Bass is the father now, so congratulations to big bad Bass. And Brad Haskett had to do some of the ruck work. That would have been a bit hard on the old body on the weekend.
Yeah,
and he got through it. And
But our mate Joe Cobble,
Yes.
going very well. Brett Needle, we've sung his praises many times on the show. So, and also the Scott boys.
Yes,
You
they're
know,
the best players. Good lads,
Yeah.
good Wollonga High
That-
boys. They were educated in the right spot and in the right spirit of the.
They must have very good parenting when he gets home from school.
Yes.
Got away from you.
Hey, by the way, you were our favourite Hugo Howick, played his first game. And
Congratulations, Hugo.
And another kid, I couldn't get any read on him, Dane Moore, and I went onto the website and tried to flick onto his name. But do you think I could get any history of him? So there's an issue with there when I'll have to speak to Andy Batten about that one.
Okay, what about Victor? Have they got any chance to win this game? It's at Wollonga. Wollonga dropped last week against Langhorne Creek. Like,
You'd need McKinnon, Harry Vincent, you'd need Kane Cooper, keeping those special games. The one that really disappointed me, and I bet we've been singing his praise, is Jackson Earls. For him to go goalless in a game, I was very surprised. So he would need to be kicking some goals from the high side, I would have think.
yeah, you'd think so, but also the other one we're forgetting about is Mitchell Brook. Keep it going, Mitch. You're doing really well in defence. You're virtually doing it on your own without Jack Lang. It's really been up to you. Victor really do fall down there with that extra tall in defence.
But also they depend a lot on Zach Dowling, and when he's not kicking the ball well, and that was the first time I noticed it on Saturday, he turned it over a few times, and Zach does not do that normally. So
He does find the footy, no worries.
he's
doesn't he?
a good, strong
No,
player.
who's your tip?
Wollonga at home.
Yeah,
Wollonga at home.
I think I'll have to go to Wollonga as well.
Yeah, the big game obviously is McLaren versus.
I reckon we've got 3 big blockbusters this week. The Wollonga Victor game, the Ponga Select Strat game, and the one you're alluding to now. First playing
I'm
for...
thinking this whole thing is sort of going to be a blockbuster afterwards. I think Bats will get out of here. No, this is going to be a great game, but the thing I'm worried about is when Brent Kruger stayed up and played A grade again and had another great game, but for the next 2 weeks he's away. So we're going to miss Brad.
Well picked up, John.
Yeah.
You've been doing some research.
I would just ask the kids at school. You've got to ask people, Michael. You just got to, you're a journalist. You just go around and ask
Well, I
people.
think I mentioned that he's going to be a key this week.
Yeah, well, he's not going to be, with tackling. And the one that I got the good oil on, Corey Gamble, had about 10 to 13 tackles last week. And if it gets wet there at McLaren, good luck. Because you'll need to be able to tackle, and that's where maybe the height of McLaren may be a bit of a disadvantage, but you've got low to the ground. The centreman, he's just built for wet weather.
Cohen Pettit.
Well, from McLaren, please.
Oh, sorry, with Tarek Radicale.
Oh, Tarek can go on.
Yeah, right.
Another one that's
McKay's going very well.
another one low to the ground.
Oh, they've got so many. They rotate them through. Gianni's got them absolutely humming. But Counter Bay are definitely going to miss Tyler Bullock.
Yes.
He's been so good to them in the defence. He really holds it together. Look, the Bay, this is going to be a good game. It's going to find out where Counter Bay are at. But McLaren at the moment, the other side to beat, and I can't see them losing this game.
I can't see them losing either, so it's also from McLaren for me.
Okay, well that's a wrap for this week, and we really appreciate everyone. Come on, I'm waiting for you. Come on.
I went to the girls' football again on the weekend, and big shout out to Jamie Millard, who looked like she'd done another injury after recovering from the big knee injury. But apparently it's not her knee, so that's good. Yank versus Galway Port Elliot, 10:40 at Mount Compass. Wollonga versus McLaren at 11:40 at Wollonga, and I hope to be there because this will be a very good game and possibly a look at the grand final. Mount Compass versus Victor, 2:10 at Mount Compass. So we've got 2 games at Mount Compass, and the big Wollonga versus McLaren clash at 11:40 at Wollonga. So that'll be a very good one. So saw some good footy. Saw Tess Huxtable play for Strath on the weekend, and she was outstanding. And if she's not playing at South Adelaide next year, I'll go here for JC. I've been wrong before.
And Kristen Rockwell.
Kristen Rothwell played in the North Grand Final.
Congratulations.
Yeah, well done. As South said, send me athletes. I sent an athlete. And
let's not go on
let's
that.
not go on that. No.
Anyone donated to
Patrice Turner. Okay, another one. Okay.
But I think it's very important we support our women's footy and also the men's footy. This is our last round. Let's finish as everyone playing each other once. And then we're going to move into Association Weekend. Next week, it's a special edition. It's going to be a football, netball fanatics. And we reckon that we've got a special guest indeed to discuss what's going to happen with Rep Netty and also give a rundown of what's been going on with netball over these first 9 rounds as well.
Righto guys, I've got a few stats from last week's show here.
Oh!
I don't often
Andrew
get in front of the camera,
He's
but
over
we
to
got
go.
a few stats from last week's show. Griff, 41 times you took your glasses on and off. And Simo knocked down 1 bottle of Fluorio milk. So there's a few stats from last weekend. Good on you, boys. We'll see you around next week.
Okay.
Glasses are off.
Thank you. See you at the footy. Leighton Huxtable, you behave yourself at the football. Thank you. Bye.